a couple of practice laps here for the sidecars. A couple of minor issues we've now got sorted and ready to go for the custom hoist tyre teams, national team sidecars, and also for the Russell Gordon North Island Solo Champs. So let's get it lined up. First one for the flat trackers. Right, so those who've been around the Speedway may notice that these guys set up themselves up 5 metres off the start. Just because they've got 2 rows of bikes, it just allows them to go. You ready for the first race of the day? Tapes are up and off they go. Round in front is Mark Galbraith, our big improvement for the year, Mark. Blake and Daniel Jordan. All 3 of them went to come through now is Mark Galbraith out in front, Scott Wilkins returning to us after a couple of weeks away. They're coming through now, it is Mark Galbraith out in front, Blake Gillard pulling in behind. Those guys both spent some time in the South Island as the North versus South Challenge, but they brought home. They brought home to the North Island. So as they come back through now, right, as we're coming through now, right, Mark Galbraith still leading from Blake Gillard. These guys swap lap records at Moore Park multiple times. I think there was 4 or 5 lap record changes. We come in now, Mark Galbraith coming in and leaves a little bit of room for Blake Gillard out there in front of this. So as they come through now, Blake Gillard's taking that lead off Mark Galbraith. They come through now, the first race of the day. Is it going to be Blake Gillard as he makes a little mistake? Mark Galbraith comes through there in 2nd place. So Blake Gillard, Mark Galbraith, Scott Wilkins. We've got a new fella here in Tom Hughes, who is a Superstock driver and a former Block 10 motorcycle guy, then Chris Powers, in a time of 17.248. Right, just come around now, just had a little issue with lap scoring here. Right, and taped it up and off they go, getting away first. So what these guys are doing for the day is the results from the previous heat, put these fastest to the back for the next heat. Great job with the back road, sitting up into 2nd at first. It is Tom Hughes there sitting in that 1st place. Former motocross rider, current Superstock driver. Bit of a change from the Superstocks to jump onto a flat track bike. Obviously, from what he's done here, he's got some speed. Going to challenge our top guys here for a while as the day goes on. Scott Wilkins, Mark Galbraith having a look around the outside of Scott Wilkins. They come back through now, so it is Tom Hughes leading from Scott Wilkins, Mark Galbraith, Blake Gillard, Chris Powers, Daniel and Steve Carpenter. As they work their way through now, coming around the outside, it is Tom Hughes. Maintaining that lead is Mark Galbraith, who has now got around Scott Wilkins to Scott and Blake going. Blake just gets Scott Wilkins as they come into the turn. Out the back straight, it is still Tom Hughes out there in front, sitting there doing a great job. Sitting at Mark Galbraith, he'll look up the inside. Has he got enough? Is there just enough room? Snuck his way through there beautifully, just enough room, or maybe almost enough room, but he managed to get through there without any contact. Great one out in front. So it is the 33 of Mark Galbraith taking the right flag with the 707 of Tom Harris, or the 88 bike sitting here in 2nd. They come back through now. How's it going to be here? It is going to be the 33 of Mark Galbraith taking the win. From the 88 of Tom Hughes, the 5 of Blake Gillard, the 411 of Scott Wilkins, 81 of Chris Powers, the 13 of Daniel Jordan, and the 99 of Glenn Carpenter. And a time of 1 minute 44.780. 1 minute 44.780. The fastest off the back, so you can see that these fast guys are sitting at the back here again. They've got to work their way through. Scott Wilkins getting a nice little jump up here. As the pace goes, off they go. Scott Wilkins get away beautifully. Is he going to be able to maintain that lead and try to keep these guys out? It's Blake Gillard and this trying to get through. Last time was Mark Galbraith. Mark sitting right behind him, not giving him a chance to get away this time. Tom Hughes dropping to the inside, falling back inside Daniel Jordan as he comes through now. But out in front is still a 411 of Scott Wilkins for the 5 of Blake Gillard, the 33. Mark Galbraith going to the outside down the next straight. Great bit of speed there, gets in there. Well, Scott Wilkins going to have a bike either side of him. If it works here, it's not quite going to work, but Blake Gillard's on the better line. Drops himself up into the lead. Off into the back marker, or just passing somebody. I know that's Mark Scott Wilkins. And it works really well for Blake Gillard down low as Mark Galbraith now comes around the outside of Scott Wilkins. Heading in there, Scott really holding on to the second place, making Mark really work for it there. Mark just can't really get it out, he gets it down now. Great bit of speed there as he comes side by side down the back straight. Is he going to be able to make the pass this time? Around the outside, he drops himself up into second. So Blake Gillard still maintaining that lead. And the second place to do Mark Galbraith. Yeah, as they come back through now, it has been 5 of Blake Gillard to maintain that. And then what we also have is Mark Galbraith down there in second. Mark's having a look up around the outside now. He's going to have a look. Has he got enough speed? He's going to try and drop something right in behind. He's dropping to the inside. Who's going to get off the turn first? It's going to be the 5 of Blake Gillard. Followed by the 33 of Mark Galbraith, the 88 of Tom Hughes, 411 of Scott Wilkins, 81 of Chris Power, 13 of Daniel Jordan, and the 99 of Glenn Carpenter. And that is in a time of 1 minute 44.702. 1 minute 44.702. Who we spoke to, getting ready for the start now. And takes her up and off they go. Get away beautifully as Chris Power on that 81 bike. That bike just stood up and behind him of Scott Wilkins as he went into third one, but he managed to get the bike back down where he wanted it quickly. Scott Wilkins taking that lead. Who's going to be coming through from the back this time? Going to be Tom Hughes, and Tom Hughes getting through off that back row quicker than anyone else there. Mark Galbraith coming around outside. Chris Powers, he's just got rolled up either side of him. Who's going to take this? Tom Hughes sitting there in second place. Scott Wilkins holding that lead currently. Going to come under a lot of pressure very soon. Tom Hughes in there. Mark Galbraith, Blake Gillard, Chris Powers, Daniel Jordan, and Glenn Carpenter. They come back in now. It's looking pretty good. Scott Wilkins get wide. Had he left it too wide? As both Tom Hughes and Mark Galbraith goes through underneath. And Blake Gillard gets through as well. And we're heading down this side, down the back straight. Is it going to be a finish like this? Mark Galbraith having a look now. Just couldn't quite gets off the turn really nice, but the gap basically stays the same. He's pulled right. Oh, as Mark Galbraith goes down. And he's managed to get the bike up. So as Tom Hughes out there taking that white flag from the 5 off Blake Gillard. And the 411 of Scott Wilkins, the 13 of Daniel Jordan, the 19 of Glenn Carpenter, 81 of Chris Powers, of Mark Galbraith. They come back and the win goes to Tom Hughes and the 88 from 5 of Blake Gillard. 411 of Scott Wilkins taking the third spot. And that is in a time of 146.026. 146.026. Back to the handicap race for the flat trackers. Getting ready to go. Green lights are on. Tapes are up. Off they go. Glenn Carpenter out there in front for the 10 laps of the handicap feature. Next place. Then there is Daniel Jordan, expression by Christopher Powers. They come back through now down the back straight. Daniel picks up a little bit of pace here. Daniel Jordan, Scott Wilkins really trying to work his way through. Over 10 laps as they get really close. So Glenn Carpenter maintaining that great lead there. As Daniel Jordan, Chris Power and Scott Wilkins battling for that second, third, fourth spot. Behind them is Tom Hughes and Mark Galbraith. So still leading out in front after a couple of laps is Glenn Carpenter. Big bunch there, Scott Wilkins breaks the move up into the third. Here's Tom Hughes battling it out there as they go 3 wide through the turn, 5 in a big bunch. Who's going to come out in front? Still going to be Daniel Jordan maintaining that lead. As Tom Hughes works his way through. Long as he keeps the superstock handles for the superstock, he's going here. Gillard pops through. Mark Galbraith got one tiny little mistake and that was enough for Blake Gillard to pop through. Glenn Carpenter maintaining that lead. Now these boys are going to have to chase him down. Real big freight train there and behind them. Halfway through the race here. So there's Glenn Carpenter on that lead with Tom Hughes about to make the move. Mark Galbraith have a look at Blake Gillard for third and fourth. As Tom Hughes gets out, that's the front here. Mark Galbraith comes through under there. Now they're going to get Glenn Carpenter. One to the top, one to the bottom. Is there enough room? Settle says they come 3 wide off the turn. Mark Galbraith gets there ahead of Blake Gillard and Glenn Carpenter. Great skills here done by these riders. Out front is Tom Hughes coming from a motocross background and he drops it down. Blake Gillard moves him. Right, as the red goes on. No. So they'll line them up in a single file just back from the start line. So we've tried a different thing here. Rather with a 10-lap feature, rather than rerunning them, we'll start them 5 metres through the back. So we'll get them round in the order. So we'll get them all round here and they'll start in single file. So we'll get them in a single file order there. So it's a great innovation by the flat track guys here. Rather than having to go through a whole other 10 laps, they just line them up slightly offset in a single file so they can just complete the race in the positions they'd work their way through into. So as we're getting ready, as soon as all the bikes are in place, and off they go again. Who's going to get away first? Mark Galbraith gets away. Blake Gillard right in behind him and close that gap up, just like a yellow flag car racing. As they come back through now, it is Mark Galbraith getting out quite wide. It is a little bit wide. I know he likes the dirt out there. It's enough to allow Blake Gillard just to take that lead off him. So Glenn Carpenter goes down that time. Great work with those guys to miss him. So as they come through this way, we'll just line them back up again and just complete the laps that are still to run. Right, here we go. Looks like a little bit of an issue over there with, is that Scott? Right, here's these guys. Yeah, right. So just a little issue with Scott Wilkins that will get sorted now. So, right, so looks like an issue with Scott's steel shoe over there. Coming up. Right. I think Scott Wilkins may be retiring. Oh no, he's going to run without the steel shoe, which is fine. If we come back through now. Right. Ready for a start, and off we go. 2 laps to go. As we're coming back through the brake yellow outside, taken mostly by Mark Galbraith. Followed next in line by Chris Powers doing the insert. Scott Wilkins in fourth, running a little bit different. Sort of tentative within that steel shoe. Comes through the outside, Galbraith's going to be able to make a difference through the final turn. Tries to drop the bike down, can he get it down and around and drive off the turn? The wind's going to go to Blake Gillard from second place, Mark Galbraith, a great finish. Third place, Chris Powers. What a fantastic run in a time of 707.160 was the time with those stoppages there. 29/100ths of a second Blake Gillard took that race out by, so she was really close. Chris Powers again with the closest time, but she's still a second away. So Blake, round of applause, Blake Gillard, captain of our Auckland team that went down to Christchurch to bring home the South Island Challenge, and also winner of our handicap race for today.